Oh my god. Okay, oh jeez. It's nice to be home. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, then you heard Shaun say,
best Japan day ever. The entire vlog tomorrow is gonna be in Japan.
So basically, I'm just gonna take you on a little journey on my last few days in Japan. And the first stop we're going to go to is the Tsukiji Japan Fish Market. We are in sushi heaven right now, and I could not be happier. Black pig dumpling. Looks good. Swordfish kebab. Mmm, that's tasty. Japanese omelet. Basically. Really good. It's almost like a syrupy, like a maple syrup taste, but it's delicious. Medium fatty tuna bowl. I'm just excited. Here we go. My goodness. Delicious. That tuna was so good. I wish I would have gotten more. So the next day we went to a place called Hakone, which is basically a resort town. And we went on a sightseeing tour, and we were supposed to see Mount Fuji and some sulfur pits and then go on a lake cruise. Unfortunately, the weather didn't behave so well, so we couldn't see Mount Fuji, but we did see the sulfur pits and we went on the cruise. And it was a lot of fun, and you guys should go see it. Go right now. Alright, so we just took a train up the mountain. We're now going to get in a cable car, that cable car behind me actually, to go even further up the mountain. By that point we should be able to see Mount Fuji. After that we're going to take a boat across a lake, which I assume is going to be amazing. What do we get?
Black eggs.
Black eggs? We got black eggs. And they're hot? Ooh. Yeah, those are toasty. So do they cook them in the sulfur and that's what turns them black?
They do. It's supposed to give you 7 more years of life.
Wow. You heard it here first. Also vlog. I found Asian olive. Hi olive. Oh, those are way black. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's really warm. All right, I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. Yeah, that worked. Shelling an egg one-handed. A lot harder than you would think. Alright, this isn't working out. I tried. I'll be back when the shell's off. Alright, back with the egg, unshelled. Let's go and diving in. Delicious! There you go, black egg. So I knew we were taking a boat, but I didn't realize it was a pirate ship. I took a picture with the captain. Yeah, that's me and the captain of a Japanese pirate ship. Well, this is just wonderful. In my opinion, this makes up for not being able to see Mount Fuji. That pirate ship was so cool. I loved every second of it. Anyways, that whole sightseeing trip was amazing. Before I take you guys anywhere else in Japan, I do want to show you a little segment that I filmed about trying to figure out the Japanese toilet. Alright. I've been in Japan for a couple of days now, and I haven't figured out the toilet yet. It's got a whole panel of buttons on this side. Here. So it's got stop, and shower, and bidet, and preparation, seat temperature, and spray springs nozzle dealio thing right here. Lots of buttons, and I haven't figured it out yet. When I've gone to the bathroom, I've just used, you know, good old-fashioned toilet paper. We're gonna figure this out. Pretty standard toilet. Okay, that happens whenever you sit on it. Don't know why it sprays water into the toilet when you sit on it. Bidet is a fountain of water that usually gets shot up. Oh my gosh, okay, oh jeez. I didn't think it was that much of a fountain of water. I'm a little wet now. Well, maid service won't need to clean that part of the floor. Alright, so that's what the bidet feature does. Don't know what the shower feature is at all, but I'm guessing it also sprays, so I'm prepared this time. Oh, it's just straight up, it's a lot higher. Ah! My ceiling's all wet now, along with the floor. I know what those do now. That's cool. I guess you use that instead of toilet paper, which if it's got enough force to hit the ceiling, must have enough force to clean. That's Japanese toilets for you.
I will tell you that after I figured out what those do, the toilet was a lot better and I thoroughly enjoy it and I'm now a big fan of bidets. Learn the toilets when you go somewhere else. So the next place I went to was a place called Nara, and this place has deer everywhere. I'll explain in a second.
I don't know what that was all about, but that was kind of cool. We're in a city called Nara, and Nara is famous for its deer. Look, just some deer just walking along the sidewalk, and apparently they're bowing deer. You can bow to them and they will bow back. Apparently the deer do bite, they do kick, they do butt, and they will knock, looks like elderly ladies down. Things to watch for.
He's bowing at you. Yeah, a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a good bow.
This guy up here.
Hi bro. They saw me opening up my treats and now they've come for them. I've not quite got them open yet. Hold on one second. You guys have kind of got me cornered here. Are you bow? Oh, you're bow. Okay, let's bow. Bow, yes. You got a treat. Whoop. You're biting my pants. All right, fine. Hey, hey. Ow, that was flesh. These deer do bite. See, what they're doing to Gina right there is what they were doing to me, except more violently because there was a lot more biting. It's a deer whisper. I'm not sure what's going on, but this guy just came in with his bike, started whistling and yelling, and all the deer came running to him. Oh. Feeding time. Alright, that's pretty awesome that they're just chasing around these little Asian girls. Well, I tried. I burned myself a couple times though. Okay, so brief history lesson with Brandon. The building we're standing in is one of the biggest wooden buildings in the world. This houses a very large Buddha, as you saw. This was originally built in the 700s, but during wars, a couple centuries later, it burned down. And this building was rebuilt, and it's 33% smaller than the original. So this huge building used to be even bigger. Nara, the city that we're in right now, it was the old capital before Kyoto and Tokyo. And the reason there are deers everywhere, I had to look this up because I was really interested. Deers were considered sacred because a god from Japanese mythology, whose name I have given up trying to pronounce, he was basically the god of thunder. Said to have shown up at one of the shrines here riding a deer, so they made it sacred. But after World War II, they took away the sacred classification and just made the deers a national treasure. There's a hole in this pillar right here, it's down the bottom. Megan, Hayden's wife, is going to try and squeeze her way through. If you can squeeze your way through, your life is considered blessed. Go for it! Oh, okay. Megan, you can do it!
Like a sideways.
Oh, she's going. No. Yay!
Megan, you get a blessed life. High five.
So the next place we're gonna go to is actually my very last day in Japan. We went to two places. We went to Himeji Castle and we went to Hiroshima, and both of them were amazing. But Hiroshima was mind-blowing. It turned out to be my favorite place. It affected me in ways that I couldn't even imagine would have happened. So I'm gonna send you guys there. This is the last time you'll see me in the space station, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed my adventures in Japan.
That right there is Himeji Castle. It is one of 12 original castles still around in Japan. It has never been destroyed by war or earthquake or fire. That's really cool considering it was built in 1333. This is a really old building. Himeji was originally built as a strategic fort for the old capital, Kyoto. Eventually it became a castle for the regional governor. And then just over the next hundreds of years, as different clans ruled the region, it just expanded. It actually comprises of 85 different buildings. And there's not just like a straight shot up. You don't just walk from the base of the hill to the castle. You have to basically go through this labyrinth. And they did that so that if invading forces came, then they would be exposed and it would take them a long time to try and get to the castle. Interesting history. I love this place. This is great.
This was the armory, so there would have been weapons and armor right there.
Little areas in case there was an ambush down there ever, they could hurry and deploy people down to.
That's what that is?
Those little stairs, yeah.
So it's like a little escape thing if there was an ambush.
Yes.
That's way cool. The more you know. Alright, so that was Himeji Castle. We're gonna take one of those escape route stairways right now, and I'll see you guys in the next city. It's gonna be really cool. Alright, and now I'm in Hiroshima, the building right next to me. That's called the Atomic Bomb Dome. Crazy to think about that. I am in a city that was once destroyed by an atomic bomb. You just can't put into words being here. And it's awesome to see structures like this that act as monuments to such a period in history. Skateboarders trying to skateboard over the eternal flame at Hiroshima. Probably a really bad idea. Wow, that museum was amazing. I hope you guys got a little bit of a taste for what was inside it. But a real talk real quick with Brandon. This has been a really great experience. I've always been fascinated with World War II, America versus Japan. And that of course meant I was interested in the atomic bombs falling on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Actually coming here, being here is very important to me because it's something that I feel like is a part of history that I wanted to learn more about. And it's very humbling and very reverent being here. So if I can for 1 second encourage you, study history, look at history. I find it very fascinating, and there are so many different aspects of it that I'm sure there's something that you can find interesting. And when you do find that, make a trip out of it, make plans to eventually go there and experience it for yourself. I mean, it doesn't need to be across the world like I'm doing. It can be in a neighboring state or a neighboring country. It can be in your hometown. There's history everywhere. Go explore, go learn, expand your mind. That's my little tidbit for the day. So I hope it's not too preachy, but I do think it's very important. All that being said, this is my very last vlog from Japan. I hope you guys have found everything that I've done interesting. I found it incredibly fascinating, and this was a trip of a lifetime. I'm so glad that I was able to bring you guys along with me. And again, I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys again when I'm back with Shaun and the space station crew in Utah. Bye guys.
I feel like I'm flying, Jack.